Hi everyone, I am super excited to be here with Kids Up Front. My name is Miss Anna. I've been doing ballet for almost 20 years all over the world, and I'm super excited to be dancing with you here today. So, to start, we're going to do a little bit of warming up. So we're going to start by reaching up nice and high, and then touching our toes. Just like that, just like you've done hundreds of times before. Up and touching our toes, and up and touching our toes. One last time, reaching up and touching our toes. Great. All right, now we're going to sit down. We're going to have our legs out in front of us, and we're going to have pointed toes and flexed toes. Here, I'll turn to the side. So, pointed toes, and flexed toes, and pointed toes, and flexed toes. Point and flex. One last time. Point and flex. Good work. All right. Now we're going to open our legs up so that we're in a nice straddle position. We're going to slowly walk our hands forward until we're in a nice, comfortable stretch. And we're going to hold out onto this stretch for a little bit. Good. And now we're just going to walk our hands over to one side close to our leg. So it's going to change the stretch just a little bit. We want to make sure to get all different angles on our hamstrings especially. And over to the other side. Good. Back to the middle. Come on up. And now the last little stretch I want to do before we dive into our dancing is called the frog. So your knees are apart and your feet are flat together. And you just try and get your feet close to the floor. And it can be a little bit of a weird stretch at first, but you just got to hang out for a little bit. This kind of makes it one of my favorite stretches, is you don't have to do much, you just hang out. And this is stretching our hips for our turnout, which is always really great in ballet. Cool. All right. Let's stand up. We're going to do some pliés to get us warmed up for our ballet dance a little later. So I'm in first position, which means my heels are together and my toes are apart. And I'm going to put my hands on my hips. And our first exercise is going to be pliés. So we're going to go plié and stretch. So when I do my plie, I'm just making a nice little diamond shape and come up. We're going to do a third plie and come up. And then we're going to tend our foot out to what is called second position. It looks just like first position, but my heels are a little bit farther apart. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go plie and stretch, and plie and stretch, and plie and stretch. Then we're going to tendu back to first. Then we're going to do everything all on the other side again. So we're going to do that with music all together. Let me go grab the music. Fabulous. All right, here we go. First positions, hands on the hips. Here we go. Plie, stretch, plie, stretch, plie, stretch, and tendu to second. Last time, plie, stretch, tendu back to first to do the other side. Tendu the other foot to second. Plie, stretch, plie, stretch, plie, stretch, and tendu back to first. Good work. Okay, I want to do one more ballet exercise. So, this ballet exercise I lovingly call the squirrel. The reason we call it the squirrel is because there's a story that goes along with it. So, if you imagine your foot to be a squirrel, the squirrel goes out to get the nut. He brings it up to the tree. He goes to see if there's another one, but there isn't. So then he checks the other side. He goes out to get the nut. He brings it up to the tree. He goes to see if there's another one, but there isn't. Just like that. So let's do that with music. We're going to do each side 4 times. Here we go. Out to get the nut, bring it up to the tree, go see if there's another one, but there isn't. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. Good work. That one's super great for finding your balance. So, I think we're ready. We're going to do some dancing. Now, this is a really fun dance because it's a little bit more lyrical. So, there's actually words to the music for this dance. But it's a really pretty song, and I'm super excited to be doing some ballet with you to it. So, we are going to start in this back corner. Your feet are going to be in parallel. So what that means is your heels and toes are together, and you're going to face the wall. So you're going to go up on your toes, and you're going to hold a big imaginary skirt or cape, and you're going to walk in nice and slow. You're going to make one big circle around, and then as you start to face where you came from, you're going to spiral in to finish in the center in our first position. Yeah, just like that. And you have 16 counts to do that. So you have 16 nice slow steps to do your full circle around. And then once you get to the front, spiraling in to get to the middle. And we're going to land in first position, just like that. Great. Now, before we go into the next piece of the dance, I think we should just do that part with music. So, from the top in our corner, with music. It starts right away with the song. So feet in parallel, arms ready to go up on our toes. Halfway. Great. So you hear all those beautiful piano chords as we walk in, and then we settle in our center position. Okay, so after that, the words are going to start in the music. And the first part, we're going to pick our arm up so that it's in front of us, and then open it up to the side, and bring it back down. Then we do the other side. We go up, open, and bring it down. Good. So we did the first arm, then the second arm. Now we're going to do them both together. So we're going to bring the arms both up. So they're in this nice big beach ball position. Open them up, and bring them down. So we did one arm, the other arm, both arms together. This time we're going to do a full arm. So this is third port de bras. We go up, just like we already did, but this time we're going to go all the way up like we're making a big picture frame around our face. Then we're going to open all the way and bring it down again. We're going to do that twice, so then a second time up to a pretty picture position, fifth on O, open and down. Cool. Okay, we're going to do that with music, the walk in, and our port de bras.
is a house built out of stone. Wooden floors, walls, and window sills.
Both arms.
Tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust.
Then we go all the way up.
This is a place where I don't feel alone.
One more time.
This is a place where I feel at home.
Great work. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more on. So we did our walk-in. We did a bunch of beautiful port de bras, which is what we call moving our arms in ballet. Now, we're going to go for a little walk again. Up on your toes, arms out to the side. You're going to walk back almost to the corner that you came from, but it's just a little bit farther forward towards your audience. So, once you get here, you're going to find your first position again. And I'm just going to put that down so I can show you with my arms. We're going to do, you have lots and lots of time. You're going to go circles with your arms, making little cylinders, and open, and then bring your hands and put them on your hips. So ballet, in a lot of ways, is its own language. But there's a lot of things that we do actually that are really cool because it helps tell the audience a story. Sometimes they're a little more literal, sometimes they're a little more metaphorical. This one, the arms, means to dance. So if a beautiful prince or princess said, what they're actually saying is, would you like to dance? Or another really fun one is this motion here, where you kind of like are picking things up, is money. So if somebody said this, it means money. So getting back to our dance, we did our arms open, and then they're going to come to our hips. So this is a really exciting part. So we're going to do a little bit of jumping. We're going to start with a glissade. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the foot out in the direction you want to go, which is that way. So you're going to go plie so that you're ready to jump, getting your spring ready, and you're going to put that foot out, and you're going to jump in that direction and collect again, just like that. Then you're going to do a very similar thing, but bringing the feet up under you. So this is called a pas de chat, so which translates to the step of the cat. And you'll see why in just a second, because I'm going to pick up the leg. Again, the direction that I want to go is the leg I'm going to pick up first, and I'm going to go, ba-doop, just like that, kind of like a cat that got scared. And I'm going to do that whole set twice. So I did a glissade, then a pas de chat, and I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go glissade and pas de chat. Glissade and pas de chat. Good. After I've done that, I'm going to do 3 little turns. So up on my toes, and I want to try and look forward towards the audience the whole time. So I'm going to look as long as you can, and come back around and find them again. Because they want to see your face for as long as possible. So show them and come around. 3 of these. And then you're going to come back to first so that you can do that whole set going back. So we go plie to glissade, plie to pas de chat, plie to glissade, plie to pas de chat. And then we're going to do our 3 turns again. Turn, turn, and turn. Good. Great work. Okay. So we're going to go from the top, all of that together. So we had our walking in, our beautiful port de bras. We walked to our new spot, and we did our dancing. So we're telling the audience we're going to do some dancing now, and get ready for our glissade, pas de chat, glissade, pas de chat, and 3 turns going the first direction and then coming back. So all that together with music. Here we go.
is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls, and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
Okay, ready to go for a little walk? Find your first position. Open. Come to your hips. Here we go. Glissade, pas de chat. Glissade, pas de chat. Turn.
For you,
Turn.
for me,
Turn. Ready to go back. Glissade, pas de chat. Glissade, pas de chat. And turn.
for me,
Last one.
from you.
Great. That was lovely. All right. So we're going to stick with that for right now. And so we're going to do it one more time. One thing that you might have noticed is that when I'm doing the port-de-bras, I try to look at my hands, whichever's moving. So then what that does is by looking at what you're doing, it makes the audience want to look at what you're doing too. It's very captivating. So that's one of the things I'm doing when I'm moving my arms. And also, back when we're doing our jumps, our glissade and the pas de chat, I go glissade, and sometimes I'll look where I'm going for the glissades and the pas de chats, because again, it tells the audience where to look. You're like, I'm going that way. Come with me. It's quite elegant. So we're going to do it one more time, all together, and I'm not going to say anything during the dancing. We're just going to stick right with that, and you can do it with me. So here we go.
There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls, and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel this is a place where I feel at home. I built a home for you, for me, until you disappeared from me, from you.
Lovely. Great work today. That was super duper fun. I hope to see you around again. Okay, bye.